The magical beach adventure once upon a time. In a sunny little town called Seashell Cove, there lived 3 best friends, Mia, Leo, and Tilly. They loved nothing more than spending their summer days at the beach, where the sand sparkled like gold and the waves whispered secrets. But this summer, the beach was about to surprise them with a magical adventure they'd never forget. One bright morning, the friends raced to the shore, their flip-flops slapping against the boardwalk. Mia carried a bucket for collecting shells, Leo had his trusty kite, and Tilly brought her sketchbook to draw the ocean's beauty. As they reached the beach, they noticed something strange. The tide was lower than usual, revealing a hidden path of shimmering stones that led to a cove they'd never seen before. "Look at that!" Mia exclaimed, her eyes wide. "It's like the beach is inviting us to explore." Leo tugged at his kite string. Grinning, "Maybe it's a secret pirate cove. Let's go check it out." Tilly hesitated, clutching her sketchbook. What if it's dangerous? We don't know what's over there. But Mia's curiosity was too strong. "Come on, Tilly, it's an adventure. We'll stick together." With a nod, Tilly agreed. And the 3 friends followed the stone path, their hearts thumping with excitement. The path wound around a rocky cliff, and when they emerged, they gasped. Before them was a hidden cove with rainbow-colored shells scattered across the sand, and a tide pool that glowed like a sapphire under the sun. "This place is magical," Leo shouted, running toward the tide pool. As he dipped his hand in, a tiny seahorse popped up, its scales twinkling like stars. "Hello, brave explorers," the seahorse squeaked. "I'm Sparkle, guardian of the Enchanted Cove. You found the beach's best-kept secret, but only those with kind hearts can stay. Will you help me save our cove?" The friends exchanged looks. "Save it from what?" Mia asked. Sparkle's tiny fins drooped. "A grumpy old crab named Crusty has been stealing the cove's magic. Shells! Without them, the tide pool will lose its glow, and the cove will fade away. Will you find the shells and bring them back?" "Of course we will," Leo said, puffing out his chest. Tilly flipped open her sketchbook. "I'll draw a map of the cove to keep track of where we search." Mia nodded. "Let's split up and look for clues. Sparkle, what do these magic shells look like?" "They shimmer with all the colors of the rainbow and hum a soft tune," Sparkle said. "But beware, Crusty hides them in tricky places." The friends set off, determined to save the cove. Mia searched the rocky cliffs, listening for the shell's hum. She climbed over slippery stones and peeked into crevices. At last, she found a shell tucked behind a barnacle. It glowed red, blue, and gold, and when she held it, it sang a sweet melody. "Got one," she called, tucking it safely in her bucket. Meanwhile, Leo explored the sandy dunes, his kite soaring above him. He noticed a strange mound with a faint glow beneath it. Digging with his hands, he uncovered another magic shell, this one humming a cheerful tune. "Yes," he cheered, racing back to the tide pool. Tilly, who was sketching near a cluster of seaweed, spotted something odd. A piece of seaweed moved on its own. She gently pushed it aside and found Crusty, the crab, guarding a third shell. His claws snapped, and his eyes glared. "These shells are mine," Crusty grumbled. "The cove's magic makes me feel special, and I don't want to share it." Tilly's heart softened. "Crusty, you don't need to steal the shells to feel special. The cove belongs to everyone. If you share the magic, you'll have friends to enjoy it with." Crusty's claws drooped. "Friends? I've always been alone." Mia and Leo joined Tilly, holding their shells. "We'll be your friends," Mia said. "But the cove needs these shells to stay." "Magical, will you help us?" Crusty thought for a moment, then scuttled to a hidden nook and pulled out 2 more shells. "I took these because I was lonely. I'm sorry. Let's put them back together." The friends and Crusty returned to the tide pool, where Sparkle waited. One by one, they placed the shells around the pool. As the last shell was set down, the tide pool burst into a dazzling glow, sending sparkles dancing across the cove. The sand shimmered brighter, and the waves sang a joyful song. "You did it!" Sparkle cheered. "The cove is saved, and you've shown Crusty the power of kindness." As a thank you, the beach will always share its magic with you. The friends beamed, and Crusty shyly waved a claw. "Can I hang out with you guys sometimes?" he asked. "Of course," Leo said. "We'll have the best beach days ever." As the sun began to set, the friends said goodbye to Sparkle and Crusty and followed the stone path back to the main beach. The path vanished behind them, as if the cove was tucking itself away until their next adventure. That night, as they sat on the boardwalk eating ice cream, Mia looked at her bucket, where a single rainbow shell glowed faintly. Today was the best adventure yet, she said. Tilly smiled, adding a sketch of the cove to her book. And it's only the beginning. Leo flew his kite high, laughing, here's to more magical days at the beach. And so, in Seashell Cove, the beach became more than just sand and waves. It was a place of friendship, kindness, and magic, waiting for the next adventure to unfold. The end.